Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And time for the nation's sharpest opinion now. The opposition's response to the general election dates being announced on Saturday afternoon has been strange, to say the least. One side, you have the Prime Minister, who has been in fifth gear, declaring that June 4th will be the historical day of the BJP delivering record numbers. You have the BJP entire machinery hour by hour having parallel rallies, roadshows, campaigns, and on the other side, you have a series of statements by the hour from the INDI alliance flying as thick and fast, rapidly, not to make their case before the electorate, but to thrust the doubt on EVM. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the blame EVM campaign has started. It's a sort of strange campaign emerging. Ladies and gentlemen, this anti-EVM campaign is a non-starter in my view. And let me tell you why I say so. Because firstly, like the Honorable Supreme Court pointed out, the EVM was brought by the Congress. Now the same opposition is doubting it. The Congress said that the EVM is a great invention when it was in power and brought it. Now the same machine, the same system is terrible, is evil. Number two, it's a non-starter because the first Lok Sabha elections that the EVM was brought in for 543 constituencies was 2004. So is the Congress viewpoint that the same EVMs were working in favor of the Congress party in 2004? In 2009, when they came to power using EVMs, it was okay? Or are they saying that the BJP sitting in the opposition magically programmed the same EVMs and the BJP told the EVMs in 2004, 2009 to vote for the Congress? What's the logic here? Point number three. The EVMs have been in existence in one form or the other since 1982, and as of today, the EVMs and VVPAT machines have the sanction of Parliament. Number four, the sanctity of EVMs has been upheld by even the courts. In fact, the Election Commission a few years ago invited political parties to prove how EVMs could be tampered. They brought EVMs from 10 states and challenged any political party to prove how they could be tampered, and not one political party was able to prove any tampering. Five, and ladies and gentlemen, isn't it very odd to start an anti-EVM campaign as an election strategy? It comes down to the very simple question whether the opposition, Congress, left, and the entire gamut of INDI players want an alternative to the EVM. And if they do want an alternative to the EVM, what is the alternative which they propose? Is it paper ballots? If it is paper ballots, then should we live in 2024 when the world lauds India for its electoral progress, swiftness, technology, accuracy in counting and precision in delivery? Or should we go back to the 1960s? Ayaram, Gayaram, booth capturing. Should we go back to the 70s and 80s when allegations were that the ballot papers were chemically treated to alter results? Should we go back to those scenes of violence of booth capturing like we still see in Bengal under Mamata Banerjee? We all know what the TMC does in the Panchayat elections. Do we want all of India to have the same kind of a strategy? I don't see the campaign against EVMs as an innocent one or one made in a time pass mode. I do believe that the opposition is setting up an entire narrative, possibly seeing the strength and might of what may be an inevitable result on the June 4th. That is my view, ladies and gentlemen. And therefore, this blame EVM campaign needs a responsible, reasonable, and vocal counter. That is my view.